about how you can become a high value woman. See, I'm not like the other YouTubers you have watched that will tell you, oh, you need to set 10 goals and at the end of 10 months give yourself 5 weeks and I'm not that person. I have my own technique. I am very practical, and this strategy is for lazy people. If you know you are lazy normally, but you're trying to work to the hardworking and smart work here, this strategy is for you. If you know you're a very hardworking person, right from the day they gave birth to you, you always do 10 things at a time, this is probably not for you. So my lazy fellas, if you're still here, I believe you're lazy, and let's go right into it. I'm going to make it as short as possible. Now, the first step to becoming a high value woman is by knowing yourself. You need to understand that you can't do everything. You can't be everybody. You can't do every single thing everyone does on earth, because you are unique, you are different. You have your own differences and your uniqueness, your distinction. That's what makes you different and unique. So you have to know who you are. Sit down, sit your ass down. When nobody's there in the room, what are the things you want to do? What are the things you like to do? And when I mean this, I'm not saying write your passion or strength. We're going to talk about that. But you yourself, deep down, what's that inner nature within you? See, the first step to becoming successful in life, the first step to setting healthy boundaries, the first step to knowing who you are, the first step to building self-confidence, the first step to building self-esteem, the first step to meeting the right man, the first step to becoming wealthy is by knowing who you are. If you don't know who you are in life, you would miss every other thing that are important. So rather than me telling you, oh, make the goal smart, set a specific, measurable, actionable time, that's not what I'm telling you. You have to know yourself first. In the next 1 year, where do you see yourself? In the next 2 years, what do you see yourself doing? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 years, what do you see yourself doing? Of course, you are not going to have a perfect, clear picture of everything, but the fact remains that you must have an idea of what you want to do. Now, I recently found out that not everybody is ambitious. I used to think everybody was ambitious like me. But it is okay if you're not ambitious. I mean, it's okay. I'm not shading anyone, but we're different people. This video is for people that are lazy but ambitious, right? Okay. So if you're not ambitious, if you don't want to be anything in life, it's no problem. But personally, I believe that God created you and He had a purpose in mind while creating you. You have a purpose in life to fulfill, which is beyond your career and making money. So you should be ambitious because you have a purpose. But that's not the topic for today. Maybe one day I'm going to talk about knowing your purpose and fulfilling purpose, but not today. Now, if you know that you have all these things, you have a picture of who you want to be, places you want to be, things you want to do in the next few years, write them down. This exercise is an exercise, a technique and a strategy that will only work if you follow this thing to the very details. Take a pen. Don't just know it in your head and say, oh, who am I going to be? Number 1, I'm going to be, I would like to be. No, take a pen, take a book, write it down. The second thing you want to do is you want to identify your strengths. I said it earlier that you are unique and you are different. You have strengths. Your strengths are things that you can do effortlessly. For me, talking is a strength. I can talk from now till the next 5 hours and I will not miss a word. I will not run out of words. I will not get tired. I will not slow down. I can keep talking like this. It's a strength, not because I don't get tired, but because I have more endurance than an average person. That's how you measure a strength. A strength does not mean you never get tired of doing that thing. A strength does not mean you are the only one that can do that thing. Strength means you have more endurance in doing that thing than an average person. So your strength could be counseling, your strength could be cooking, your strength, whatever you know how to do more than an average person. It's a strength. Write it down or write them down because it can be more than one. Now the next thing is you're going to write down your passion. Your passion sometimes is your strength, but sometimes they're different. For example, talking is a strength, but talking is not my passion. Who told you I love talking? Oh yes, I do love talking, but it's not like a passion, like something I want to do every time. But let me use another example. Yes, I want to do every time, but I don't always feel like talking. I think that answers it. So your passion is something that you love to do. Even when you're in a bad mood, when they talk about that, in your face lights up. Like for me, music, fashion, oh my gosh, I love fashion so much. I love to watch fashion shows. I love to look at fashion styling, a lot of that stuff, and in the future I hope to own, not hope, I will own my fashion brand, an high-end female luxurious fashion brand. Watch out, guys. That's by the way. Now, music. I love music so much. I can sing. Scooby-Doo, yeah, Scooby-Doo. I'm so talented. That's by the way. So I love music. That's a passion. So you want to write down your passions. I love counseling. I'm passionate about relationships. I'm passionate about making people find relationships. Now let me tell you this. In writing or finding your passion, it does not have to be a common thing that everybody does. I'm tired of women trying to look for common things that people do, like singing, dancing, and say, I don't have any talent, I don't have any skill, I don't have any passion, I don't have any strength. You do have a strength. Your skill, your passion, your strength could be in observation. It could be in arrangement. It could be in organizing. It could be in writing scripts. It could be in analyzing movies. It could be, you have strength. Find that strength. Find those passions. You have them. So it doesn't have to be something extraordinary that everybody does. Of course, you are extraordinary, but it doesn't have to be something conventional. It could be as simple as you knowing colors. Don't underestimate that thing that people compliment you for. Don't underestimate it. So write that passion down. Write that strength down. The fourth thing is we are going to set a big goal. Remember, you know who you are already. You know where you want to be in the next 5-10 years. You have the strength. You know the strength that can help you, and you know the passions, the things you love, right? See, your breakthrough, you becoming a high value woman, is somewhere between your skills, your passion, your strength, your talent, and hard work. It's somewhere between these, right? So that's why we're doing all of these things. Now, don't forget, the first thing is you're going to set a big goal. Remember, I said big goal. It's probably going to be vague. And the big goal is one thing. I not say you're going to set 10 big goals. You're going to set one big goal. The mistake many people try to make when they are lazy and they're ambitious and they're trying to become better is they try to set many goals. Don't set many goals. Oh, I know you want to lose weight. Don't try to lose weight at the same time when you have not mastered hard work and consistency or discipline. Don't try to do many things at the same time. Don't try to lose weight at the same time when you are creating content and you want to be more visible and online. At the same time, you are trying to pursue an academic career. At the same time, you are trying to do. I'm doing a lot of things presently, right? I post on Instagram, Facebook, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, LinkedIn. I post on 5 platforms. At the same time, I have a newsletter I release weekly. At the same time, I counsel people, I coach people. At the same time, I do clarity sessions. At the same time, I have a 9-to-5 job physically. At the same time, I'm married. At the same time, I'm spiritual. I have a church. I have my spiritual responsibilities. I have other things I do, blah, blah, blah. But what I'm saying is, I have mastered this thing. So, but I didn't start like this. I didn't start juggling everything together at once. It started little by little. So if you are just starting out to become a high value woman, don't juggle many things at the same time. So start with one thing, one big goal. That goal is one thing, but it has to be a big goal. For example, I want to be more visible online. I want to create more content. At this point, don't be specific about the number, but make it a big goal. I want to become slimmer. I want to become more healthy or healthier. I want to make more friends. I want to draw 10 artworks or portraits, whatever. Make it a big goal. That's the first thing, right? Now, the fifth thing is you're going to break the goal down. See that one big goal? You need different things to make that one big goal work. You see why I said don't do too many things at the same time? Because even one goal can require about 20 things or 20 prototypes to make it work. For example, let's say your big goal is to make more content and you want to have a personal brand, you want to be consistent. The first thing you need to know is you have to break the goal down, right? So what are the things you need to be seen online more? You need a phone, you need a tripod, you need a ring light or lighting, you need a hard drive or a memory card, something that you can use as storage, you need a video editing app, you need a thumbnail or design app, most likely. You need a lot of things like that, right? You want to list those things out. Now, after listing the tools you need, remember, the first thing you list the tools you need. The second thing is you list the processes. So to be more visible online, to create more content online, what do you need to do? You need to first research topics that you can create content on, things you love or topics you have decided to create content on. Then under that topic, what are the content ideas that you have under that topic? For example, let's say you decide to create content on relationship. You can decide that you want to create content for singles about to get married. Now, under singles about to get married, what are the content ideas you have. Oh, you want to talk about cohabitation, you want to talk about choosing the right man, you want to talk about buying gifts for your partners, you want to talk about knowing when someone is trustworthy, blah blah blah. Content ideas. Now you want to talk about creating a script. If it's more videos, right, you want to create a script for your videos. I advise creating a script because I'm just starting out. Over time, for example, this video I'm doing, I don't have any script for it. It just came and I'm doing the video, but I did not start this way. So you want to start by creating a script. Now, what other process do you need? You want to create the video. While creating the video, you might make mistakes. Now you need editing. While editing, you need a thumbnail for the video or a real cover or a cover photo. After that, you need to post the video on a platform. So what platform are you choosing? All of these things are the processes you have to break down to know how to achieve that big goal. Now, you have to now choose the timeline. And you have to be specific now. Choosing the big goal is the fourth step in becoming a high value woman, right? But under the fourth step, we have mentioned 3 things. The first is you mention the tools you want, you mention the processes. Now, the third thing is you want to set a timeline and you want to be specific. So, I want to create more content, right? But now I'm specific about I want to create content every other day. So that means in a month, it is going to be 15 content because it's every other day. Now, mind you, the timeline for this thing I'm saying, choosing a big goal, is for 30 days. I know a lot of people talk about the 90-day rule or 12 weeks rule or 3-month rule, but you are just starting out. Remember, you are lazy and you're ambitious. You want to become better and hardworking and smart working. Start with 30 days. Don't start to do 3 months or 5 months or whatever. Start with 30 days. The reason you are doing 30 days, let me list the reasons. Number 1, you are trying to know yourself better. Number 2, you're trying to understand your peak moment, the moment you feel weak the most. When is the best time you create content? When is the best time you know how to edit? When is the best time you feel gingered? When is the best time you sleep? What time do you wake up and feel energized? Blah, 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 blah. You're trying to know yourself better. Number 3, you're trying to find the systems that work with your processes. Remember the processes. You have to create a video, write a script, edit the video. Now you are trying to know yourself better by knowing the systems that work with your processes. For some people, they create a video the same day they write the script and they edit the video the same day and post the same day. For some other people, they write script on Monday, create video on Tuesday, edit video on Wednesday, post video on Thursday. For some people, they write script and create video the same day, edit and post the next day. You want to know what works for you as a person, how you're not going to be choked and you're not going to feel like the world is falling apart, how can I do this, right? So you want to know the systems that work for you. 4, you want to know the things you need to work on, the skills you need to hone. So while you are doing it for 30 days, you will know that, oh, my video editing skills are whack. I need to work on my video editing skills. Oh, I'm bad at creating content. I need to learn content creation. Oh, when I create content, nobody wants to watch it. Nobody likes hearing me talk. Oh, I need to develop retention skills, knowing how to engage my audience and make them stay. Right? You want to know the skills you want to work on. Now, the 5th thing is you want to know the resources you need to get. So while you are creating content, you find out that whenever you create content, it's blurry. People can't see what you're saying. And you want to make sure, oh, I'm creating content that are clear. So what do I need to do? I need to get a new phone. I need to get a camera. I need to get a tripod. Oh, I'm tall, so I need to get a chair that will fit my head. Whatever, you need to know the resources. That's why we are choosing 30 days. 30 days is for experimentation. This is an hypothetical situation. So you're trying to experiment. Don't try to be the best. Don't try to get the best tools, the best. This 30 days is what will determine the things you need to do to become the high value woman. So this is like a preamble, right? So that's the 4th thing. You have to be specific and choose a timeline. So I'm creating 10 content in this month. I want to create every other day. So now, there's something I advise. Since we are doing a 30-day journey, 30 days is 1 month. 1 month is 30 days. It's not every day in the week except weekends. It is every single day of that 30 days. That is experimentation. Don't forget you are lazy, but you are trying to be ambitious. So I'm begging you to just be focused for just 30 days. If after 30 days this does not work, you can say it's not for you. But if you experiment in 30 days and you are consistent and you don't cheat, you would understand that you become a high value woman. So get a calendar, a paper or a wall calendar that has 30 days of the month. You don't have to start on the 1st day of the month. You can start on the 15th of this month and the 30 days is going to be 15th or 14th of next month. Trying to wait till the beginning of another month is what is making you remain in the same position or not grow. Start today. like tomorrow. Now if you're watching the video today, start tomorrow, the next day, whether it's on the 9th or the 20th or the 30th, whatever day it is of the month, start that day and calculate 30 days from that day. Now create a calendar, mark the day, write 1 2 3 4 5 up until 30. Now each day you develop or you do that thing, tick it out. I did it. On days you don't do your goals or you don't achieve your goals, maybe you are meant to edit that day but you did not edit, write it. I did not edit. Why did you not edit? I was sick, I was strong, I did not have the tools, there was no power on my phone, there was no blah 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 blah. Write it down. Remember, you're experimenting, so you need to analyze everything, analyze your methods. The principles are the same for everybody, but the methods are different. You're trying to find what works for you as a person so that you can now use it to achieve many more goals in your life, right? So write it down. Oh, I did not edit because I went to work and I returned at 5 p.m. and I hate editing at 5 p.m. That's you finding yourself. Don't feel bad. I did not create video because I lost motivation. Why did I lose motivation? I lost motivation because my husband insulted me, my husband hurt me, blah blah blah. So you know that, oh, whenever you're hurt, you don't create those times. So now you know you need to take advantage of the days you're happy, because when you're hurt, you find it hard to be disciplined. You see? So experiment. Now this, when you're doing this and you're analyzing your feedback, that's number 5. Always analyze your feedback, analyze your methods, analyze every day. Every day that happens, write everything that happens every day. Once you do this for 30 days, then we are going to create another video on how you can now become a high value woman. But this is preamble of becoming a high value woman. So I hope you get from this video. Don't try to do many things at the same time. Choose one big goal, break it down into bits, focus on that one goal, and see your life change in 30 days. And afterwards, you can now build other bricks on that, right? So subscribe to this video if you have not subscribed. Drop a comment, let me know how this resonates with you or works with you. If you test these things for 30 days, come and drop updates. I don't mind you doing day 1, day 2, day 3 updates on this channel every day. I would read it, I would reply your comments, I would listen to everything you have to say. I'm here for you, right? Like this video, share it to your friends, share it to your family, share with people you know need this, and turn on the notification bell, guys, so that you're going to know the next time I drop another content. I love you so much. See you in the next video.